Niche Nation sent us a card game to try out, and I'm very excited about this. This is called Mishy Match, and it said the hardest easy game ever. And I'm very excited about this. Insert clips of us playing this together. This was a lot of fun. So we're going to go ahead. First off, like the concept of it, I love it. I love like mind games and stuff like that, and I feel like it gets everyone thinking and laughing together. So that's a lot of fun. It's just this little box. And then the card quality itself, I'll go over like all the game rules and stuff, but the card quality seems pretty nice. Looks really good. It's just like husband and wife running this together, so I think that's really fun. This is a cool small business. They've got some really cool games. And they have, it says they're printed with, they have a lot of fun ones that look really fun. They sent us their one word clue one, which I'm excited to look into as well. And there's several variations. So this one card game is not just one card game. You can play it several different ways. So the regular way to play is the player to the dealer's left flips a card face up in the center pile and correctly shouts two words. The first is the printed color in the middle, and it gives you different examples. So there's several. There's a card here with many examples. So let's see. So, like it takes my brain a minute to wrap around. I've already like gone over this several times. So the first is the printed color of the word in the middle. So you would say red, because this one says red too, but it is red as well. And then you say the second word is the name of the picture in the box that corresponds to the color that the word spells. So red rose is what this one would be. This would be blue rose because the color of the word is blue, but it's saying red. This one would be blue rose as well. So you see that? So we would have to shuffle. It hasn't been shuffled. But here we've got yellow whale. We've got red sun, right? And so like it is a mind game. And then you just continue to the left until someone flips a card that results in one of the following slap phrases. Okay, so we've got gray whale. That was not one of them. So either gray whale, red rose, blueberry, or yellow sun. So if it's corresponding right with the color of the image, wasn't there a red rose here? Yeah, no. Red, yes. So this is a slap card, red rose, okay? Because it's the same color, like that. And so, in other words, the color you say, first word matches the natural color of the picture you say. When this happens, all players slap the center pile, and the slowest player whose hand ends up on top takes the entire center pile and adds it to the bottom of their hand. Play then resumes it continues going, and to win, a player with no remaining cards must be the first to correctly slap when the next slap phrase occurs. So, if that makes sense. So that's like the original fun version of it. You are trying to have no cards in your hand. I'm trying to see if I can gray whale. So this is another slap card, gray whale, and you would slap it. And the first person to correctly slap something with having no cards in their hands is the winner. Anyways, and then a few rules. It says if when flipping cards, you must quickly say the correct two words. If you're wrong or hesitate too long, as judged by the group, you must take the center pile. So that's another way that you get hand cards added to your hand, is if you're wrong or take too long. And you may not peek at your card in any way before flipping. You are allowed to slap the pile before a slap phrase is said if you recognize that it's a slap card. So that's like the original one, and it is so fun and it's so hard. You have to be thinking quick, so I like that it's getting your brain working. But then they have like different variations, a group activity, team challenge. Starting with the dealer, player take turns flipping a card face up into the center pile and quickly saying the correct two words, as in the standard game, but without any slapping. The goal is to get through the entire deck without anyone making a mistake. Okay, so that's just like a little bit of an easier version to get. You're just working together. The quiet version gameplay is the same as usual, except players don't say anything when flipping cards. You just simply take turns flipping the cards and watching for a slap card. And when your slap card appears, the last player to slap takes the pile as normal, following the usual things. Or hot seat. Flip cards to a single player one at a time and have them say the two cards for each word. Count how many they get right in a row before making a mistake. For a competitive version, repeat once per player and see who gets the longest streak. So they put a lot of thought into these, and it was a lot of fun. We love doing game nights, and this is going to be a great addition to our game night. My husband and my sister and brother-in-law. So I'm very excited about it. I like that it's something that younger kids could also learn how to do and give them a good sense of, figuring out, because it, like, if they can read, you can do it with them. And so definitely very excited about this one. If you are a family who loves games, this is a really good one. It's been a lot of thought put into it and well made and simple. It's just a simple, fun game to take with you on the go or add into your game night collection. Highly recommend.